I created a huge open world map with 4 regions containing 1 track each and a bunch of connecting routes between them. In this tournament we drive each track once and then drive to the next one and so on. Today I hosted the 3rd ever Cup Mode match and right now I'm showing you the current overall standings. As you can see, Molle has a decent lead currently, so let's see if he can extend it or not. Enjoy. Alright YouTube viewers, we are finally back with another Cup Mode match. It was a little bit of a longer gap this time because there was Christmas, so I hope you all had a great Christmas, even though this is gonna be maybe slightly after Christmas. Yeah, definitely after Christmas. It's already the 27th. Not that it matters too much. We're currently on Rally Raceway again. And I don't know how many times I have to tell you this, but this one is again hard to spectate. However, we have seen a bit of a revelation, at least for players like Taranto and I think maybe also Marius, I forget. There's definitely been some players who have been driving that track forwards before, who have now switched to driving it backwards, so we actually have a good competition on the backward side as well, and we already have Taranto pulling away right now. This is absolutely ridiculous what this guy is cooking, man. He has practiced more, however that penalty was not very tasty. I want to see Marius actually now looking to pull into first. Sliders is like the fastest of going forwards right now, but Marius is first in general. I think we have the best battle here. We want to see like Molle preferably. Yeah, he's currently in that fight for first place, but I don't think Sliders is out of it necessarily. Yeah, I talked with him after the last knockout match where he also went backwards. But then he went out due to it and he said he did 1 run on the map afterwards. And then with the time he got, he would have been in. So he's driving forwards now. However, he did do a mistake, which is sad. But yeah, this is Molle in first, Marius in second, Taranto in third. Nothing unexpected yet, but yeah. Alright, a little bit late, but yeah. I removed the tire thing now. I don't know why I still had that on. I was experimenting with some stuff. Doesn't matter, we're moving to Hot Hot Oasis, which is my community's most beloved track of all time. Definitely. Everyone really likes this one. Either way, this is an open world competition, so we're driving there first. This is only the connecting route from Rally Raceway to Hot Hot Oasis, and the pack is insanely split right now. It's hard to say who's even doing well at all. Let's see. We have watched a new world record by Taranto earlier, who absolutely lucked out here, but yeah, there's a little bit of RNG involved, which does not suit Fred very well. Sliders winning the round. I think everyone got screwed. That is hilarious. Sliders in first, Marius in second, Aura in third, Molle in fourth. That is quite the funny pack, I won't lie. And there's still people struggling to even finish. Anyways, we are on 3 laps of Hot Hot Oasis, and we've already seen people fly up the track. If you've been following this, you know how this goes. This is a bit of a funny one, quote unquote. A lot of things happen here. We just see, I think, Taranto completely spin out. Not sure how we want to spectate this one. I'm just gonna click through players for now. See, like Mikosh here is like in the beginning. Still, Taranto has been respawning this checkpoint from the start. Is in 7th now, even though he was in first earlier. And now we see Molle currently claiming a insanely far ahead first place. 1.5 seconds. Actually, 1.5 seconds is nothing on this map. This is like if these people were having like a really good fight right now on any other map. So let's see, Mikosh being lapped, currently Vita with an amazing GS, however the landing is not quite as good as you would hope. Marius is also not too far behind Vita, it seems. Never mind, he's still quite far. Yeah, I don't know, Vita currently chilling in second. He did actually win the last Cup Mode match, and I don't think he's doing too bad yet. I'll check the standings after this round, I'll have to remember. And yeah, this will definitely help him as well. Maybe Molle can do another mistake. I mean, I just saw him on the GS. I think he messed up, but Vita messes up too, and he even has to reverse, which is really bad. And that's Marius taking up the opportunity to snipe through right now. And Aura even got ahead of Vita. That is absolutely ridiculous. And yeah. Blanek just subscribed. Thank you very much on Twitch with real money. Very much appreciated. Yes, Molle winning the round. Marius in second, Vita in third, Aura in fourth. Vita didn't lose too much from it. Let's see the standings. Yo, thank you, Blanek, bro. You cannot be doing this while I'm casting, bro. This is not cool. Oh, I think we only had like 6 finishers. And yeah, Molle 1 point out of Marius, then Sliders in third, and Aura in fourth. This is like an unhinged field right now. However, enough of the hot region. We are now going to the ice region through a bit of a nice ice cave. And yes, Taranto's, of course, his favorite style is ice, so he loves playing this one in particular. Let's maybe see his PV. He's not awful on it either way. Molle and Marius currently do seem like they're actually just gone though, and like they would make for the better fight to watch. Yeah, however, Marius did mess up a bit, and I think Taranto's the closest behind that. It's actually really far spread pack again. This might be even worse than Hot Hot Oasis splits wise. Not gonna lie, but let's see. Molle is keeping it clean. It doesn't look like he's gonna drop that first place, and Marius is gonna get second here. So these two are gonna be expanding their lead even further. So maybe we have a bit of a Molle-Marius battle today, instead of like Vitor and Fred like we had last time. I mean, Fred's not even playing today, so could definitely happen. Let's see. Leaderboard, let's see. Yeah, Molle extending his lead. Slider still in third, Vitor in fourth. We are on Icy Summit now. This is the time for Vitor to make a comeback. He's only in fifth right now, but very close to third place in points. Marius and Molle have broken away a good bit. But yeah, Vitor definitely wants to close this gap if he wants to get a performance like he did last week on the Cup Mode match. So yeah, lock in Vitor. This is the ice map, this is your territory, you got this. However, Molle on an amazing start, I won't lie. He's got the leads. Over half a second apparently currently. I think he's losing though because he has a bit less speed. Let's see the splits. Okay, a bit under half a second. Which, oh, Vitor's lagging, which won't matter too much considering you're going into the risky route right now. Let's see, is Vitor still consistent on it? Can he still do it? Going in, let's see, can Molle hit it? Vitor messes it up. I'm not sure about Molle, I think he got it horribly. Who is even there right now? Molle is currently retrying it, let's see. He is actually getting it. Let's see the splits now, because this is confusing as hell. Aura is actually in first and Taranto is in second, so we got the battle for second place right now. I cannot believe pretty much all the favorites have messed this up, and we have Aura pulling away by like 3 seconds. This is unexpected, but yeah, I guess it happens to the best of us. This is quite a tough, risky way. See, maybe Molle can snipe Taranto, and yes, Taranto messes up the ice a little bit, going too wide, which is very bad on a Gear 4 ice slide. So Molle overtaking his position for now. Let's see, can he hold it through the risky finish? And it looks like he does. Aura claiming a unexpected but deserved first place. Molle in second, Taranto in third. We'll see. Anyways, we are on Icy Summit once. It is a 1 in 3 chance we get this connecting route to Grassy Circuit, and considering it's, I think, the only track we haven't had, of course we will have to be going to Grassy Circuit. And yeah, this is the very funny one for the case you haven't seen. I mean, I think we've had this pretty much every time so far, which, I mean, I'm not complaining. This one's very entertaining. Bars. And now Vitor, oh, if he had gotten the water entrance a bit earlier, this could have been even better. But maybe someone has more speed who went normal way. I'm not sure how many people are up on this, like, know the strategies here. Vitor skipping the bumper now, hitting a wall. That is definitely not what you want to do. Is he holding first either way? What happened to Marius? He was like a second behind Vitor. I cannot believe this. Nice one, Aura. Marius in third now, sniping Vitor, man. What happens? I don't look at him for 1 second and he loses like 5 seconds somehow. Either way, that looks like a Molle-Marius top 2, and they're pulling even further away. This cannot be. I mean, I would assume Vitor is in the third place by now, but this is ridiculous. Okay, so what is the points difference top 2? Okay, Molle is like 10 points ahead and Vitor is not even in second yet. Aura is holding third. Enough teaching this guy how to box slides. Let's see. I bet Taranto's a good PV. I think he still has a world record on this track. And I think I've been saying it from day one. I think this is his strongest main track at least. It definitely seems to suit him the most. And as I'm saying that, he's already pulled away by like 0.3 on the most technical track here. This is the one where the splits are going to be the closest, where the rounds are going to be the closest. So him being up by 0.3 already is absolutely huge. And we actually get Molle instant yes out of POV. Jumps really far though, there's going to be no speed for him. Let's see if he can do something. Oh, Taranto with a mistake, lose a lot of speed. Molle going really wide though, maybe this will equal out again. I am not so sure. Yes, Taranto does have more speed. Is he going to be able to come back? Let's see, he is right there. Going into lap 3 now, they're pretty much tied. We have seen a battle like this earlier. This is going to be interesting. Molle with a wide box slide hitting the pole. I'm not sure if he's even alive at all right now. No, he's fully dead. gonna see, okay, Vitor giving a good POV right now. Marius and Taranto in the battle of the century right now. But looks like Taranto is pulling away on the last straight. Going into the last turn, I think Taranto has got this. And yes, he does. Well done. Taranto first, Marius in second, and Vitor getting third. We are not catching a break from Hot Hot Oasis. We're already going back, however. If you know, you know. We're going from Grassy Circuit to Hot Hot Oasis, and there's a bit of a funny horse bumper block on here. It is quite hard to explain the history behind this one, but oh, Vitor looking to get it decently well. Should have held forwards a bit more in the air here, and that's going to be a scuffed landing too. Not the best round for him, but he risked it, and you always gotta respect it if someone goes for the more risky way. Let's see, Molle currently holding a strong first place. Taranto trying to fight for it. Sliders in a nice third place. Any mistakes on the GS? Do we see anything crazy happen? Sliders losing a position to Aura here. But yeah, that's Molle, then Taranto, then Aura, and then Sliders. Yeah, anyways, I forgot to check the standings. Let's just see. Molle is about 20 points ahead of Marius, and then there's like a 30-point gap to Taranto. And then Taranto, Aura, and Vitor, and even Sliders are pretty much tied. So, I mean, yeah, Molle and Marius definitely looking the best here. The rest can still change. Anyways, you definitely want to get a finish in on this. We're back on Hot Hot Oasis. This is a really difficult one. You have to survive 3 laps of this absolute chaos, where literally anything can happen, as Aura also just showcased absolutely beautifully. And Sliders also falls, becomes a victim of this amazing track design. However, Molle and Marius actually close to each other. I don't think I've seen something like this in the past 10 years. However, that's already changed again. Marius has lost a couple of gears, and with that he is in third place. I think he even got wet wheels, if I'm not wrong. I cannot even explain how that happened, to be honest, but this is again an absolute shitfest. Taranto currently in first. Where's Molle at? Oh, he's actually in first. Taranto apparently with a terrible GS. I mean, actually, I'm not sure. Is this worse to spectate than Rally Raceway? Because Rally Raceway, there's like half people going forwards, half people going backwards. And this, people can't even see each other because there's such big gaps. I wonder. Oh, Taranto with a huge mistake. Who is even behind him? Is anyone even there to like catch up to him? Well, Aura is apparently not too far. But Molle is so far ahead. What time is he driving? This is looking like a crazy time for rounds. I don't think we've seen anything much better in gold medal, but this is looking like it is that a 1:26 for rounds. That is a nice time. I will have to say, he's definitely timing out some people here that would have wanted the points. I mean, for Taranto this is huge because his competition is really close. And his competition also being partly Aura and Sliders. So, maybe not as huge for him. However, Marius is gonna fall off here a little bit. Can he even get the finish? Okay, Vitor and Marius still get in. Oh, close. Okay, Vitor and Marius barely finished. So, Marius is not losing too many points, but it's getting closer again. We are going back to Grassy Circuit. We've just been there, but Taranto wants to win another round. So we have to go back. Molle already with a mistake. Vitor currently in a comfortable first place. Looking like he has a great GS setup. Where is Taranto going? This guy is so fast. Holy moly. Vitor is definitely on great execution right now, and he's lacking like a second behind Taranto, which is absolutely ridiculous. Maybe this will be the first world record time we will see in rounds. I am not so sure whether Taranto has practiced this too much to a point where he actually knows all the lines pretty well. Either way, yeah, he does apparently know to cut for the penalty here, which both of these players are currently doing. Insane gaps actually, like 1.7 seconds. Taranto is on an insane time. That's probably easily overtime right now. I absolutely cannot believe this. But he just cooked. And yes, that is in fact overtime. That is a ridiculous run. There's Vitor getting second, Aura in third, Marius in fourth, and Molle in fifth. Editing time. Yeah, Molle like almost 30 points ahead now. Taranto's caught up to Marius though, and Aura, Vitor, and Vitor also right there. Taranto would have to be happy. I mean, I've said it again. I don't think I have to say it again. I've even said it in this current video, in this current live stream. I've even said it before, so we'll have to see. And yes, Taranto is locked the fuck in. There is no better way to say it. He is going. He is absolutely going right now. And Marius is also there actually. But yeah, there he has about 0.15 of a gap. Not as much as it was last time at this point. Anything could still happen. Let's see, is Molle gonna mess up again? Not good exit speeds. We have seen it a couple of times. Mario's getting into second place for now. Molle even releasing, going for the GS, getting more exit speed though than Mario's. Maybe that is a good strat to how to set up for that turn. And now, I don't think Taranto had the best speed, but he has 0.3 of a lead going into lap 3. Let's see, is anything gonna happen? Molle definitely getting lower airtime this time, catching up a little bit. Is it gonna be enough? Last GS, this is probably gonna decide. They both get it pretty equally. I think Molle got it slightly worse, and that's gonna be looking like another Taranto win. Bro is actually finally locking in and claiming the wins he deserves on this track. Well done. Very well done. We are going back to IC Summit. And Vitor Clips, what are we doing? Doesn't matter, he's gonna catch back up. He's a good player, he's poured more than enough time into these maps. Let's see him catch up to these players. Let's see him come back right now. There's already a lot of people who don't know the lines, who go a different way, and he's already been able to catch up to them, and the pack is not too far spread apart. This is quite the tight driving you have to do here. Nothing that spreads the pack quite a lot. We do see Taranto and Molle like pulling away pretty much right now. Mario is with a bad bobsleigh entrance. Gonna be bleeding speed here, or like bleeding time the whole way. And that is Vitor pretty much almost back in third. Going into the risky way. Let's see, Mario's already saving it, Vitor messing it up. I think Molle might have gotten it. And he did. I feel like he's gonna be extending his lead even further with this. After having a bad performance last week, he is looking to be back at his peak, at his usual performance. I mean, he is a very incredible player. And Vitor is still trying. No, this is not good. This is not what we like to see. Aura even in second, 7 seconds behind. I think Aura has also gotten better at this, so considering he's not losing like infinite time, he's actually in the field after the whole chaos takes place. However, Taranto apparently overtook him. Can I get a POV on that? Probably not. Actually, no, I can. Let's see how close is it. Aura actually holding the second place very strong. Oh, Vitor didn't even finish this round? He's falling back into 6th and Molle is so far gone. We are back to IC Summit. Second appearance of this track. Vitor has fallen off today. I hate to say it. I hope he's not listening. I'm sorry, my guy. You can still make it back. It's all good. Nothing has been set in stone yet. You can still win, all things considered. However, Molle is so close to finalist. He pretty much only has to finish this round and he gets pretty much like at least 1 or 2 rounds on finalist for free, which for the case you don't know, once you are finalist you only have to win 1 round and then you have won the whole thing, or at least your current position is set in stone. And since no one has as many points as Molle right now, he's obviously in first and no one has closed out yet, so Molle definitely a contender for today's win. However, I have been saying that Vitor has fallen off, that he's having a bad day right now, but it seems like at least 1 round he managed to lock in, and maybe that's gonna be a bit of a turning point for now, because he's on an absolutely banger run right now. I hate to, like, he was ahead of Molle before this, and now even still he's holding the lines together very strong. I don't even know what the world record is on this track, but I think he's gonna be close to it. Let's see. I honestly don't know what the time is, but that is a very good one. Especially for rounds 125, beating AT by 3.5 seconds. Absolutely ridiculous stuff by Vitor. I don't even know who's in second right now, because the pack is so far spread apart, but apparently it was Molle and then Marius and then Taranto. I hate to say it, but Vitor just drove world record on an unofficial track. Beaten the world record on the normal track by 0.2. However, it was a special tournament version, because otherwise the map order wouldn't work, and therefore his world record doesn't count. Yeah. I hate to say that. I had to make some compromises for this to actually work. If you've seen the first event, you know this went like absolute dog shit. And that is what I had to do. I had to make different versions of the same main track, which I didn't like doing. However, I had to do it for it to work. And I thought, you know, no one's ever gonna set a world record in round anyways, right? Like, it's not gonna matter. And right now, Vitor, after having a bad start to the event, has absolutely locked in and deliver the world record on a main track, which is absolutely insane, and then it doesn't even count. He still has a world record on the actual map, but this was about 0.2 faster than the actual world record he had. However, it is all besides the point. Vitor did pop off that round. Yeah, we are now back to Rally Raceway. That is going to be its second appearance. I think this is the track we started on, so we have finally made it back. It's been a while. And Vitor is actually still in the top field again. Molle definitely desperately trying to hold that first place, especially because I forgot he is finalist right now. So he could just win the whole thing right now, and it looks like he does. Yes, and he does. Vitor's world record is absolutely overshadows the whole thing. I completely forgot to keep track of points. But yeah, that is Molle winning the thing. The finalist round, of course, is where Vitor sets the world record. But Marius is also finalist now. Either way, back to Rally Raceway. I think we're just gonna have to spectate the backwards way, because that's likely where the winner of the round will be decided. And if you haven't seen, Marius is now finalist too. So we have to definitely pay attention to that guy. Let's get his POV ready. Who do we have around him? Oh, Sliders who's going forwards. And yeah, okay. This is gonna be fun clicking through the players. Either way, if Marius makes a big mistake, we can stop watching him anyways. But however, he is right now definitely in contention for first. Slider's also in there though. Considering he is driving the intended way, that is definitely not slow. But yeah, Marius currently fighting with Vitor for that second place. But a second place for Marius right now would do him nothing. It would only deny some players some points. Marius needs the first place. And we're almost on lap 3. Taranto is holding his position strong. Has not made a big mistake yet. However, in lap 3 everything can change. This is definitely the lap where you do not want to make a mistake. Vitor currently very well holding his position. And especially Taranto. Absolutely strong up on that top position right now. Definitely showing the technical tracks favor him. However, he does make a mistake, absolutely going off the track. And now Marius is in contention for first place. Vitor now, the only one who can deny, and he does. And yeah, as I just noticed, Vitor is not getting finalist yet. Instead, we have Taranto moving up into finalist. So that deny is actually bigger for Taranto than it is for Vitor. We are going back to IC Summit for now. We have just been there, however. This is huge for Vitor because we have just seen again, he is an ice player and he can be good on ice, even on a bad day for him. Molle is already at the finish, but we cannot forget we have two finalists. Not Molle. Molle is already won a long time ago. We've got Taranto and Marius as finalists. Taranto currently struggling a fair bit, but Marius is absolutely gone in first place. However, this section is going to be the most important one. You want to hit all those quarter pipe jumps as good as possible. You want to have enough speed to make them, and it looks like Marius probably does. That is looking like an absolutely solid performance right now. Sliders is about 0.3 behind him. Can we maybe get his POV? I have no clue where he's at. There's been a bunch of respawns. But yeah, Sliders is still on it. Currently hunting down Marius. Looking for a possible deny, but he messed up the ice slide exit a bit. Slide overslide. Oh, and that's looking like a non-existent ice slide exit. Absolutely slowing him down. And that is seeming like Marius has absolutely no one denying him this round. I don't think he can make a mistake big enough for this lead to go away. And this is honestly as expected from the start. Marius and Molle holding strong, claiming a nice top 2. Definitely well deserved. Well, this is a couple of finalists. That's gonna be fun. I wonder how many people are gonna go safe here. It is hard to say. Fish almost PFing into the wall. Zenki with the follow, thank you very much. This is not the time for that though. I hate to say it. Apparently we even reached the follower goal. Either way, this is a 4 finalist round. Do not get distracted. We have Taranto, Vitor, Aura and Sliders in finalist mode right now. And they could all claim a 3rd place currently. So yeah, this is definitely a track that favors Vitor out of all players. However, Taranto is definitely not completely out of this. Neither is pretty much any other of the finalists, considering the risky way is still coming up. See, where's Aura at currently? Looks to be far behind the other two. Yeah, let's see Vitor POV. This is probably for the better. Let's see whether he can hold it together for the risky way. Is he He is not risking it. Let's see, Taranto did risk it. Is he gonna make it? This is unseen. I have not seen Taranto make this pretty much ever, on tournament especially. He's always been falling behind, and now Vito's messed it up or gone safe. And Taranto's risked it. Absolutely ridiculous. And that looks like Taranto has no competition. Trolling Vito into going safe way from what it seemed in chat earlier. And now Taranto actually gets its first try when it matters. Maybe Vito made a mistake, I'm not sure. However, Taranto's definitely taking this. I can tell you that for sure. Nice third place. Haven't done it once in the actual cup. Yeah, Taranto definitely clutched up last round. Either way, we still have 3 finalists. Aura, Sliders, and Vito. I think Vito definitely the most like favorite person out of all of them. Definitely not as good of a performance as last week. Not even close, I would say. Not even finishing in the top 3. Not too horrible. Either way though, he's currently in a battle with the other finalists, and Sliders presenting a very good lead right now through the AO8. Can he hold it together? Aura apparently with an incredible line sniping through right now. Can Sliders hold his first place? Let's see, can he claim the position? And he does. Get 4th overall, actually making it on TM News in a cup mode match. Insane stuff. And Vito, again today, struggling a bit. We'll tell you, what could it be this time, bro? Doesn't matter. We have Vito versus Aura. And of course, we are on Hot Oasis again. Can never get rid of this one. And Aura actually with an incredible first lap. What is this? These two are actually in top 2. And going. Absolutely ridiculous. Aura is on an incredible run. Let's see Vito, he is like 3 seconds behind. Maybe we watch Vito and then check the splits. Because if Vito messes up otherwise we can't really tell. Incredible GS, Aura messed up. That is why we spectate Vito, and Vito might be able to finally close out in 5th place, but I don't want to say it too early. It's Hot Oasis, we're not in the last lap yet. There is one more GS coming up. I do not want to jinx. One more water bounce. Oh, what the hell was that? I've never seen that. But he does respawn it, he is still fine currently. The competition has died down a bit, but oh, where is Aura? Where is Aura? He is so far behind. What happened? 10 seconds. Vito definitely didn't lose that much. Let's see Aura's GS. Nothing crazy. I think Vito is holding this together as well as he can. And yeah, he will finally finish. Took him long enough. 5th place. I think this is where we called it then. Everyone said GG. So yeah, Aura will still claim that 6th place. I will still give him the points for that. Other than that, I think this is pretty fair. That's it for me. For YouTube at least.